Guys, the elevator music stop. Can the elevator music come back? I think, but like, as I said, I played enough horror games. You again? Yeah, hi. You want to come on the elevator? Or you're just gonna wave at me? Okay. I'm surprised that you are quicker than like the elevator, but I'm not gonna worry about it. What was that? It was okay. It was a baby child. I don't know. It's supposed to look like a mouse. See that quicker. Oh, so more damage. Add another free snack. Sure, I can use that. One more damage to all hits. Sure. I think I need the healing. I think I'm dead either next round or the round after that. What's this? Is this the boss? It's the boss! I put that in the fire. You have found the VHS tape. I have 3 paintings of butterflies. I saw you how to put some wood in the fire. As a thank you, give you a little secret. To unlock the left door, you need to interact with the frames on the top of the fireplace. Good luck. Hi. He's looking at you. You don't want to think about that anymore. There's a bookmark on the page, 352. Yeah, I had to press full screen. You're gonna be like, Elise, why didn't you do full screen? I don't know. I know. Welcome back to a new 3 Scary Games. And a new 3 Scary Games, of course, with my full pregnant belly. Okay, because when it was 2 weeks ago, then I didn't promise anything because it was too warm. I was doubting to do this week again because I have to go. Like, it's been a long day. Why do I have to sneeze? Like, I don't sneeze the whole day. And the moment I do a recording, the moment I start a recording, it's like... No. That doesn't want to come. Yeah, but that was 2 weeks ago. I was doubting to do, like, a belly cam today because, well, the heat. It is 30 degrees. It's okay. Like, I do be sweating under my armpit, basically. And it was a long day, and after tomorrow I get up early, too. I know that thing. So... Sorry. I thought I didn't want to come this time either, and did come. I do apologize for the sneeze. But it is out, and that sort of stuff. But yeah, welcome. But I decided to do it anyways. Because why not? Because I can. And that sort of stuff. Oh. Watch it then. I have been sneezing a lot lately. Or, my nose has been, like, dripping a lot lately. That might be, the warm weather that has been, like, from 38 degrees to, like, 24. It's a 15-degree difference, especially in the night. Also, if you have your windows open and that sort of stuff. Can be allergic to pollen and that sort of stuff, I don't know. But if I sneeze during this episode, as you know, I do apologize. But that brings me by today's 3 Scary Games. I might be a bit quicker than normal, but I saw this game, Dead Spiral, just a web game as you saw, with a simple thing. Roguelike, one button. As you know, I play Blueprints, which I really like. I play Balatro, which I really like. I really like Binding of Isaac. So I thought, a one button roguelike, why not do a run? And see how it goes. Oh. We have it. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? There was like, we have like arcades around the Netherlands called Game State, basically. And thing. And they have a mini game. So red is dodge. Oh, red is their attack. Oh. White is my attack, red is my attack. Oh. Gain 1 max health. Is that 20 bucks or 120? Reroll. Thing. And the game state, not all game states have these. A few of them have. But there was like, they have a game, you know, where you can gain tickets. And that sort of stuff. Tickets for like this type of game. It is called like, I don't know, it's called the lock. It's like a lock game, and the idea is that you basically, you know, like you hit 50 times the lock on this like pace of game, and you get like the jackpot and that sort of stuff. And thing. So like if you hit it 50 times, you know, you get the jackpot, but every 10 times roughly, or every 5 times I think. And I think it's every 10 times from the top of my head. It gets quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker. To where if you're like at the last 10, you know, you really have like limited space. And then deal 20 damage, reserve spin direction. Is that like 120 cash? I get 100 cash per. Oh. Sold out. Huh. A thing, and I really loved that like game. A thing, and I was even good at it, and you know, it's a similar style like this, and I loved it. Jesus. Oh, it made me invincible. Teleport. Yum. 1 more damage to all hit, deal 3 damage 3 times. Oh. Dang. And I loved that game, and I was good at it, and it was, you know, my... You know, it was my way to gain tickets and thing. Did I got the jackpot? Not too often, I think. Oh, well, I get stuck. Did I get the jackpot? Not too often. But as I said, I often got like to 40, 42, 48 and that sort of stuff. How did that miss? Well, for the first hit you will take each thing. How did I miss? Ow. Woo. I'm gonna die. How did... Huh. Thing. And as I said, I also got like to 42, 43, or like 48 of the 50, and I kept trying. I got a few times the jackpot, but let's do another run. Thing. And I was like, when I saw this, I was like, think, because as you know, I do like roguelikes and that sort of stuff. But and one button roguelike was interesting to me. And now I get the one button roguelike idea. Oh, and this really tests my, you know, my patience skill. Okay, in a free roll, each shot do 5 diamond fatal. If fatal, gain 50 bucks. Do I want to heal? Not yet. Is that the swipe? And of course, part of this type of game in the arcade also is of course the music. But yeah, you're in a loud music arcade and that sort of stuff, you know. So you're not gonna really like focus on the music. But that's the thing. How quicker it goes, like how quicker the round goes and that sort of stuff. How quicker also the music goes, and because the quicker the music goes, your brain, you know, goes like with the music and that sort of stuff. So, I dodged that. So, like, and thing, because you went quicker with the music, you also made you're like more likely to mistakes, because if the music goes quicker, you're like, you know, you're more inclined to like, or more inclined to go quicker and make quicker actions. That is actually also a thing. Not being hit for 30 seconds. Equal to 10% HP. But like that's the thing, do listen to that as shops, for example. Music is like a great psychology tool. Like if stores want to take your if stores want to make you take your time, they play like calm, soothing music. And if you have to go quicker, they're more likely to play uptime beat. Just keep an eye on the music next time you go shopping. Believe me. You know, believe me. And you know how simple this is. Like, you know how simple this game idea is? Because the enemies are just different colors. Like, is it lazy? No. It helps to tell, like, you're to the next stage. Thing. And I do love the music with it, I'm not gonna lie. Should I wait for a swipe to gain like extra money? Reroll, because I don't want that. It's another free reroll. You know, sure, why not? Deal 15 damage, sure. It's another free heal. I think I'm gonna heal. Sure, give a free snake each shop. Thing. But yeah, and that sort of stuff. So it was a fun game to play. And now it's time to lock in a shop, because that's the thing. My project defense skills with stuff like this also helps, of course. And thing. But as you can see, I'm going quicker and quicker, which makes it harder to go. The music doesn't go quicker, so... I think I have to take the follow. Ouch. Woo! I need healing. Give me the... Oh, it's still 1 more damage. And the healing. When you dodge an enemy attack, deal 2 damage. Oh, that's good. With envy. Okay. I do, like, I have to admit, it's addictive, this game. But it gets harder. And thing. Look how quick this goes. My HDHD brain can like process this. Deals that more damage. And 5% more HP scaling. I do need the health, I think. Does more HP mean like... Does more HP mean like, you know... Oh, they're quicker. Ooh. See, they're quicker. Oh. So more damage. Add another free snack. Sure, I can use that. One more damage to all hits, sure. I think I need the healing. I think I'm dead either next round or the round after that. What's this? Is this the boss? It's the boss! Did I die? No! Oh, I was so close. Oh. That comes for us all. I don't see where the roguelike comes in yet. I know that the roguelike is like, you know, every run is different, so then you can have like a different run from the run I'm playing. But I do love this. I do think it's a good concept. Because if you think about it, it's really simple. Like one button, like I've been pressing like space button and so space bar and that's all. And thing. So I do really like this. If you want to play for yourself, as I said, it's infinite. So I'm gonna leave it here because I can keep going, keep going, keep going. And it do be addictive. It will be fun to play. I think, especially with, you know, the memories to the arcade and that sort of stuff. So, and my, you know, my party for skills on a lot of rhythm games. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. It's a really lovely game. If you want to play it for yourself, link is at the top of the video description down below. With that, let's head out to game number 2. Yeah, our second game is, surprisingly, also a browser game and that sort of stuff. So, yeah. Welcome to Asleep in the Deep. Premiere, the shadows will clear and move, trapped in the hollow walls, getting more lost than lump in the deep. Time passes without warning, none until your demise is nigh. Many brave hearts have sleep in the deep, so beware. It's a point-and-click horror game. So. It's cross-industry unified operating system copyrighted. Welcome to this minor. Another dream text. I just dreamed the other night. I worked a night shift in a bakery store. So this is a point-and-click adventure game. I think it's like a thing. Or like an escape room game. But this is our second game of the day. No, but our hall lights were closed. I had this loud noise turn by, and when I would see what caused it, I saw a broken mirror on the floor. I looked at it, and instead of seeing my reflection, I saw this strange shadow that was looking at me. I kept repeating my name in a low whisper. Huh. Ice Moon. Enough I can't stay here any longer. I need to leave. There's this code for the door. I need to find it. I keep staring and staring at the paintings on the wall. Is it able to help me? What's on the other side anyway? I've been in this room for so long that I forgot. I guess I'll find out eventually. So the paintings on the wall. I wish I had a flower for one moment of peace. It smells like 1469. You had it wrong. You had it wrong. Building blows up. Okay, I threw that in the fire. You have found the VHS tape. I have 3 paintings of butterflies. I saw you already put some wood in the fire. As a thank you, give you a little secret. To unlock the left door, you need to interact with the frames on the top of the fireplace. Good luck. Hi. He's looking at you. You don't want to think about that anymore. There's a bookmark on the page, 352. Oh, wait. Oh, he's gone. Oh, hello. I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been? Do I know you? Of course you do, silly. And I'm a bit sad you forgot about me. You surely find more interesting people to talk to, I'm sure, anyways. Did you feel it earlier, that big earthquake? I thought it was Pompeii all over again. That was not pleasant. No, that was not pleasant at all. But I will leave you be. I'm guessing you came back for a reason. Until next time. Well, maybe. I almost forgot. Here, take this. I won't need it anymore. It belonged to my good friend Maxwell. Okay. I'm still looking at you deep within your soul. I'll wait the VHS tape. You know, I have the hammer then. Why don't I like... Oh, he's gone again. Please don't look at me, I'm naked. Why are you naked? Well, I met this man, you see. Tall, grey hair, and my god, those shoulders. Anyway, we connected in some ways, and had quite a sword fight, if you get my gist. Asleep for 1 second, and when I woke up, my clothes disappeared and were gone. Are you wearing the clothes of the king? Or is the story goes, so is the story goes to the clothes of the king that, like, he gets naked in. Okay, sorry. Dat is niet wat de tournament does doen. I don't understand you. Don't get it. So the day that's the well, okay, this is where I came from. This is where I came from. Beware the walls of the illusions. Follow the step of the troubadour alchemist. Leading towards the tower of Albatross. Emerge from the anchor-shaped pool. As below, so above. Ah, wait. 4132. 4132. You found the key. Yippee. Hello there, sweetie. I just saw someone near the vent over there. What's in the vent? Or should I know? I lost my glasses back in 1394. It's hard to see that far. But it was a small, I think. Smallish, probably. A little bit the size of Herbert. Oh my apologies. By no means I was intention to gossip. I should be ashamed of myself. Please skip over something else I shouldn't. Okay. Yes. I'm back here again. You need to leave this place. Okay, thank you for the warning. The door is locked. Four. Hi. So you found my hiding place, and here I thought you didn't want to find it. Well, I guess I was wrong. You know, I observe you quite often, living that sad and miserable life, waiting and waiting, without taking any actions. Drifting more and more into my lair, and letting me take control. Such a good puppet. I really enjoy the control you gave me. Why do you want to change such a good thing? You're kidding me. Of course I am. That was always my intention, to sink you deeper and deeper until it's too late. And I know you find pleasure in it. You think you have control here, but you don't. I'm in charge here. I won't stop now. You are mine. Never forget that. Mine to control, to hypnotize into submission, to fuck you up into madness. Even if you try to leave, you some realize that you're better here. And I'll be waiting for you. Taking all that fear and that anger away like I always do. I'm here for you. Always. Remember that. You're wrong, I'm never coming back. And yet, you haven't left yet. I wonder why. Maybe because you don't want to? You fantasize about leaving, but you never will. This is getting annoying. Just go back and pretend you were never in this room. Go back to my palace. You know, gives you a great deal of comfort. You enjoy it so much. Like a never-ending orgasm. You're mine for eternity. What are you doing with that? No, wait. You regret it. Don't do this. Please let me be in control again. The mirror shut that delusions have vanished. You feel his influences. Times you are now in control, you can leave the deep. This was a fun game. Like a fun little game. Well, now I'm gonna run through it again. You know, to see what happens. If you don't do this. This was for... No. You want this one. 1469. I need to know. Hello. 352. I need this. Also, I think I need this. I don't know. This was for 1, 3, 2. How much you can actually speed through this game now that I think about it. You found your hiding place. We know that you're an asshole. I didn't find the hammer now that I think about it. Where did I get the hammer from again? Oh yeah, from one of the paintings. You did not find the hammer. Tell him to go back. See, I will continue taking good care of you. Everything is like before. If you come in control, it's influencing me. You don't want to change. You stay hidden in the dip. That's just a different thing. I do love this game, and I do love its simplicity. And thing. And like the little stuff of like the paintings having life, you know, and thing. And like, for example, like that hand reaches out of the painting to go like, I was like, huh, thing. But it's simple, effective, I think. But how to expand it, I don't know. I'm not doing this to like say, you know, hey, oh, like, you know, ho ho ho. No, I generally don't think, I don't know anything from the top of my head that could be like, you know, hey, this is how you can improve it, or this is what you can do to make it better, and thing. I generally don't know. I love those two good games. At the top of the video description down below. So, what will game 3 then bring? Well, one way to find out. Let's hop in to game number 3. Okay, I'm gonna record this to like this because I don't know if it game captures. And it directly starts with the game, and it's already frame lagging.
Welcome to Train Hotel Spa and more.
Can I skip this? Okay, hold on guys. Hold on. Hold on, pals. Let me play through this and then...
Rejuvenate your senses. Experience fine dining. Exceptional service. And more.
Let's see if it fixes itself after the intro. Okay, wait. There is like a settings. Oh, there's an interactive settings menu. Okay, hold on. Let's turn on VSync. Does that help? I thought there were no... It doesn't seem to help. Okay, hold on. Medium. Does that help? And that makes it only worse. It seems to make it not worse. I want to say, you know... I want to say, yeah, I do want to say, like, yeah, it's still lagging. If it's lagging with this, windowed, full screen, it should be now. Yeah, okay, welcome to game 3. I guess it's good? Hold on. I'm curious. Now I'm curious. I will be, as you can see, right back. Does it game capture? It doesn't game capture. Great. Does it game capture? Why doesn't it game capture? Hey, I'm back on screen. Does this like the game? Doesn't seem to like it. Huh. But yeah, welcome to Twin Hotel, an elevator horror psychology game. This game is meant to be... Oh. This game is meant to take place in this elevator, and... And it's mostly a psychology horror game, so I was interested. Do I have to press the button? So, but the reason I was doing like this, I generally thought there were like no settings before, and it was already lagging, and it was already heading into it. So, but yeah, welcome to Twin Hotel. The hotel that takes place in an elevator. I think. Where this Preggo can sit restfully back on Preggo's chair and be like, huh. Why are we not? Oh. And where Preggo is also a dumbass. So this plays mostly in on the psychology aspect and the atmosphere. It's sad, but... Why do I have to press the button so that it goes up again? Why do I have to do that? Here, my belly's good on cam. Oh, this guy goes out. The most generic NPC comes in again. Thing. Like, at first since I got pregnant with this big belly, like, sitting with my legs crossed is like so hard for to do, And if you wonder why I often like switch between like, you know, legs crossed and like legs back and that sort of stuff, I do like sitting with my legs crossed, but like as you can see, yeah, but this, it's not really that possible anymore. I'm surprised the graphics really helped that. Also. Ha, geprankt. But like I saw this game, you know, and I was like, huh, it seems to be a demo, I think, but like, besides, you know, practically a sizing game thing, and I was like, how, like, I have played plenty of horror games. Hi. Do you need to go on the elevator? Or your demonic mouse? No? Guys, the elevator music stop. Can the elevator music come back? I think, but like, as I said, like, I played enough horror games. You again? Yeah, hi. You want to come on the elevator? Or you're just gonna wave at me? Okay. I'm surprised that you are quicker than like the elevator, but you know I'm not gonna worry about it. What? It was like, okay, it was a baby child. I don't know, it's supposed to look like a mouse. I was standing there, you know it's gonna jump, but it's still like... It looks like a baby mouse, okay? Huh. But yeah, like as I said, I played a lot of horror games in an elevator, where like you go from floor to floor, things change and that sort of stuff, you know? And thing. But that was interesting. If it's a psychology horror game where you know stuff is gonna happen, and thing, and from floor to floor instead of like thing, because 9 out of 10 times out of like these elevator games you can go out, you have to do something to get back in, and with this one you stay in. Wait, I'm going to floor 12. I skipped 2 floors. You okay over there? Why is this a place for an elevator? And now I'm going down. Hi! I was wondering why it was so dark in here, but like somebody was blocking these lights. I was like looking at the door. And it was like dark, I was like, huh? And I was like, oh. I don't know why that didn't scare me at all. Like a child studying, you know you see it studying, but like, pook. Like I started called horror games and people like immune. Horror games that made me like really immune to like horrors. Even deeper. Huh? Am I going to like HEWWL? Nah, must be a normal day. No, waste disposal. -3. -4. Huh. I didn't know that the spa hotel went into the earth. And this is like thoroughly separated like thing. I remember that intro. Like the guy said, I'll see you in hell. Oh, I guess apparently I'm going to hell. Hi! Are you in the elevator now? Nope. 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's really going quick. Do you see behind my Starlight crown? It's really going quick. I mean, some people do get like comfort from heat. So like I think I'm pretty sure that if you go like 80 floors deep into like the earth of like 100 floors. Or whatever this floor is. Shh. Guys. We're at -100 floor deep, you know, we're like in our secret Illuminati meeting. But somebody's in the elevator, guys, that we closed off. You know what I miss, now that I think about it? Like, I get it's like a psychology horror game, not a horror jump scare game. But like you tease already really early on that kid like there and like make a jump scare, tease something in the elevator that crawls away. Why don't you do more with that? The back rooms. Hi. I don't think I need to be in the back rooms. That's the funny thing. Like most people, like in like stories like those from like Kane, I think, and like that sort of stuff. 9 out of 10 times, people go to an elevator into the back rooms. But like the guy that like called there and called away, yeah, was it that guy? Like you know the like lack of a jump scares horror. Maybe it's like as I said, since it's focused on psychology aspect, or it claims to focus more on psychology and the Adam sphere. I mean, some people do get scared from seeing like a giant call either there. I don't know, Markiplier will get scared from this. Markiplier is a real mannequin. Hate. That is a head cap. Hi. What's your name? How's it down here? You know, you have all these mannequins creeping around the thing and that sort of stuff. Then, like, a giant flash spider head crab is just casually coming in and be like, "Hey, Greg, how's it going? Is it still fucked up?" Yeah, I know. I know. I hope it gets better soon, Greg. But I'm pretty sure if you're 300 floors deep, that you will be in lava. Yeah, Greg, sorry. I have to get like 600 floors down or something. You know, the boss called me. Is that your stop, Greg? Is that your stop? No. Yeah, I also don't know who stopped here. What is your stop? Bye. Have a fun time, spider. Huh. Cool guy was that. Cool guy, girl. Cool guy, girl. I don't know what for gender it was. You know, I like you know as a goal of reproduction fertility, you would think like after you know meeting multiple species that I can tell what the gender of such species is. No, I can't. Okay. And I leave you know the more stuff out of this conversation because we all know that that was going to happen to say next. That no, I can't tell. I can't tell my species be like, hey, you know, that's a girl, that's a boy, or that's just you know the one that reproduces with the other and the other one lays eggs. Oh, you're coming to life. Markiplier will hate this. I thought you were coming to the elevator. Oh, she disappeared. Hi. End of the demo. Markiplier will hate this. Why were we sitting in a wheelchair and we could walk? I don't know what I have to say. Like on the other hand, I like it, but on the other hand, I think like I get the focus on like psychology and the Adam sphere, but maybe that comes in the full game. But you know, the idea that you go down floors and floors, you can do so much with that idea. Just like you know, you don't have to do like mannequins because I don't know if this is true, but I do know that Markiplier said this himself. But he is afraid of mannequins, or he don't like mannequins, and that sort of stuff. But you don't have to make mannequins the only enemy in the game, and like that head crab and that sort of stuff, that jump scare baby. But you can do so much more, and maybe that comes in the full game. I know, but he can do so much more to my feeling. Like I'm not gonna lie. And that is maybe me, because as I know, I have played over 250 horror, or 250 scary games. Let's say roughly 800 horror games. I think with the other horror games that I've played outside, 3 scary games like Escape the Backrooms and that sort of stuff, Poppy Playtime, Dark Deception, and that is me, but I feel like we're just sitting there watching scenes play. You know, the baby got me, okay, but... and there might be me, like, you could do so much more. Like, let somebody, you know, let somebody creep, check across your shoulder. Let somebody, you know, creep their hand across your wheelchair, you know. Let somebody, maybe as you know with the murder, let the murder scene happen. And that the murderer looks at you and think, because there was some body dragging away. So, let the murder happen in front of the person, and that the murderer looks at you, and then charges at the door closed and bonks into the thing. Stuff like that, like crossing across the thing, that murderer, robots maybe calling into and out of the elevator more often, or you know, thing. If you do that, I think it gets way scary, but that's a demo. So can I bring it for like the demo thing that it is? Can I? Because this is unique, and I do love it. But I feel like you can do so much more with it, in my opinion. I see a lot of bird flying around, or that might be bats. Do bats even spawn here? Do bats even fly here? Do bats even spawn here? It's not a video game, Elise. But yeah, if you want to play Twin Hotel for yourself, link is at the top of the video description down below. And Preggo, your pregnant Vtuber, or your pregnant gender Vtuber transgender. Yeah, your pregnant Vtuber with a pregnant belly, and that sort of stuff. Your pregnant gendered girl. If you like what you saw, as stated, I do primarily focus on horror and Project Diva content on the channel, but also do a lot of Let's Plays. Most of my horror stuff includes 3 scary games on Friday afternoon. 3 scary games. In the morning, a different horror game from Escape the Backrooms, Poppy Playtime, Garden Ben, Around the Clock, Bikini Bottom. Did I say Poppy Playtime? Yes, I did. Worth mentioning it again. But like, as I said, stuff like Escape the Backrooms, All Around the Clock, Bikini Bottom, Poppy Playtime, Garden Ben. I do forget one. Dark Deception, Escape the Backrooms, Poppy Playtime, Garden Ben, my 3 scary games. Several FNAF challenges and thing. So there's a lot of description around, like I'm observation, do these style games and more. In the icon on the top right, so if you like that, make sure to check it out. If you want to play any of the games, they will be linked in the top of the video description down below. If you like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell. Want to talk to me? I'm the most active in my Discord, which you can find through the link tree at the bottom of the video description. If you're curious and being part of my small community, want better updates or a talk with your Preggo gendered girl, make sure to check that out. I also respond to every comment, or do try to respond to every comment, because also I, as a pregnant gender girl, have a life out of this and that sort of stuff. If you want to support me a little more, my Ko-fi is also linked to my link tree at the bottom of the video description, that sort of stuff. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell. And with that, this Preggo is gonna say, have a wonderful time, have a wonderful week. And I'll see you in the next week's episode. Until then, bye.